Hello, 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 Leos. Welcome, welcome. Just getting started for the day. I hope everybody's doing good. And wow, another one. We just had this for the other cards. So I'm Patti, and I'm doing your reading for the 16th through the 22nd of November. I'm an empath and I'm an intuitive. Very intuitive, but most empaths are. But I also do intuitive coaching. So I hope you enjoy this. The only other announcement I have is I have 2 lives that I'm doing tomorrow, actually, the 14th, because today's the 13th. If you're watching this live or if you're catching this before the 14th, the 11 o'clock is on paranormal. I've had a lot of paranormal things happen in my life. And as an empath, some people get really afraid of them. So and are afraid to grow their abilities. So it's going to be some paranormal stories along with helping tools like that. One's actually sort of creepy, a little freaky. So yeah, so if you've ever had a poltergeist or want to know what one's like, it doesn't have to be knives being thrown at you, trust me. Then the 3 o'clock one is on the moon and also the last 2 weeks of November. So I hope you enjoy those as well. They both are interactive. So come on, bring your questions, tell me who you are, where you're from, and that kind of stuff. I would love to see it. But they are interactive if you want to be. You don't have to, but if you want to. So let's get started. We have one card out for the 16th through the 22nd. I'm actually burning some incense, which I do not know if I'm going to. I use a lot of Asian stuff because I was from Japan. This thing is burning like no tomorrow, Schmealy. I get really high from some of these things, so bear with me. Hopefully I won't get too crazy on you there. All right, so we have the first energy out is the deep freeze again. I'm telling you, it's all about, inner work right now. And that is the number 8. So it's about progress. Could be about rewards too, but this one's mostly about progress because we are sort of moving in a slow pace to learn about ourselves a little bit. So yeah, so somebody's really processing right now. And this is actually a good time because of the way the planets are aligned and the moon that's coming in with the energies that it's coming in. This is actually a really good time to do that. Second card out is making choices. Making choices, you have, of course, there's not a right way or a wrong way, but you can go to the high vibrations or the lower vibrations. But it also is the number 3, so which means acknowledgement. Acknowledgement can also mean to acknowledge yourself or someone through the process that you're going through, or it also could mean acknowledging that you made the right choice or the wrong choice. So it could be something of that. They're just mentioning to me, right or wrong choices for yourself. There's no right or wrong, really. It's just all about what you're learning, how you're learning, and that kind of thing. So that's what that's about. All right. So so let's keep moving forward to that third energy. All right. So somebody is going through a mountain, and that mountain has to do with improving yourself, better improving yourself, and these all 3 go together. So, I mean, this is just sort of the way that the cards landed. And that's the number 6, again, self-improvement or improvement of a situation. Again, with the mountain, we want to be able to look at the light up on the top. You can either go around it, go through it, go under it, go whichever way you want to handle your mountain, but you got to get around the mountain. And that's what's going to bring you to this point of making a choice of which way to go. It's like, if I can only get through this, I'll know what to do here. But that's a process of your own on how you get through that mountain. Yeah, there's a lot. There's something's really intense right now. This could be, I think work might be intense for you, whoever this is. For Leo, you're having, for those of you that are at a place of work, there's some intensity there, which it's going to be, because now we've got, but also too is a place where your rewards are coming into fruition there for that hard work that you're going through. With this, though, there's with the intensity of everything going on, especially with COVID, it's very uncertain. Everything is uncertain. For somebody, the work is so uncertain, they don't know if they should stay at that company, try something new, maybe try something on their own. They're trying to figure things out for themselves. All right. So that's for somebody there. And then we have the Six of Wands, which which way you do decide to go. Yes, I see you're coming at me. Whatever you decide which way to go, there's going to be victory either way, and you'll have self-accomplishment. Again, this is a decision-making time. I want to put this card in between because this is the energies I'm feeling right now. And it's interesting that I want to put these in the middle. Don't ask me, it's the vibrations and everything why. But the thing is, when I put this card in the middle, look what happens. So you might be having some intensity at work, but it is going towards a goal. It is going towards a purpose. But the other thing too is that the number 9 is intense. Number 3 is an acknowledgement, and then you have victory. So if you're acknowledging what you're doing, going through your mountain or whatever, you know that it's going to be good at the very end. You're giving yourself acknowledgement and a victory of making it through. Now that could also mean making it through for like, boy, that went fast. Like, a situation that was really hard for you to figure out, really hard for you to understand what was going on, but you sort of got it. And so the victory is that you figured it out. You found the solution for somebody. All right. I don't know who that's for. So we have the Empress next. Nurturing. Again, this is all about nurturing, figuring things out for yourself, nurturing yourself. Nobody can nurture you but you. But there may be a nurturing energy by you that would really just want to help you go through your process of whatever you're going through. I wish somebody was sitting in front of me so that I could actually read this better for them. Because this is a real work. We have the Queen of Wands again. I feel like somebody at work is trying to communicate something across to a boss, or trying to show the boss something and articulate it as best as they can. And it's going to come out actually on their side. I feel like this is a female energy that is trying to go to a boss and maybe give some, creative criticism or creative solutions for the company. And that I know is really boring to you because work is really sort of a boring thing for some of us, right? But this is a good thing because it's teaching you communication skills. It is definitely. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you got so much victory coming your way. The number 4 about stability. So there's stability there. So what is ever happening in your life and whatever choice you are making, it is creating stability for you. You're thinking more in a higher vibration level. You're thinking more on like, I can do this. We can get this done. We can make this happen. We are going to work together as a team. I heard team, that kind of a thing. Now, this could be even a marriage. This could even be a marriage or going into a marriage, because this is something that you would do in a marriage. You would have to figure things out and understand each other, because you're bringing two people together in two different journeys and two different histories, two different roots of their. And but it also again comes back to an offering of money, and there is an offering to go through that little gate there. So again, for one person here, it's about work. For another person, this feels like it's a coming together of like a couple. Another energy is that either this is at the end. So this is towards the end of the week. This energy is towards the end of the week, that there might be a little bit of a challenge for you, Leo. When isn't there a challenge, right? But this would be more at the end of the week that there's a challenge, that something's popping up now. Whatever this challenge is that you have pop up, you have a new way of thinking, or you're going to be creating a new way of thinking, because you're going to be thinking to go through the light door, not the dark door. High vibrations, low vibrations, positive, negative, divine, devil, however you want to figure it, but universe could be that. So you're going to start thinking, you're changing your mindset pattern to this way, where it used to be this way. So, and this is what you're doing right now, or you're in the process of doing, or will be in the process of doing. It's going to be like an aha moment, like, you know what, I need to think differently. I need to attack this differently. I need to approach this differently, that kind of a thing. I do have these upside down. No. So that's where that thinking process is going to be. So somebody's going to get an offering of a new job. I don't know who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of Cups. Awesome. I got this new deck, and it's really funny because, oh, there it is. They've got it in the dark in the corner. I love the deck. It's from Japan. Well, it's made in Italy, but it's a Japanese artist. But we have the 10 of Cups. Again, you've got a lot of family, love, togetherness, offerings coming up. Look at that. Huge. Huge. And then you've got also victory. What a huge, huge thing. This is awesome. Leo, it's about time. Man, about time. Once you get over that last little hump, that last little mountain, then you're going to be fine. But that little mountain's probably going to come in the end of the week. All right. Yeah, the Hierophant. And to top it all off, the Hierophant. The Hierophant's very spiritual. You cannot leave spirit out of anything that you do. Now, if you don't believe in spirit, you're looking at the wrong person, because spirit is the core, the root, the key from everything that we decide to do. We can fight it, or we can go with it. So go with it is the positive, the high vibrations. Fighting it is the low vibrations, the nee. I don't believe in that. I'm not going to do it that way, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you're going to be coming back to the divine. That's just the way it is. And trust me, I'm the age I am, I don't go against the divine ever. In fact, I embrace him, because he has never, I call him God, but we all know it's energy. So, but the thing is, he, for me, has never ever left me. In fact, I could give you story after story after story, paranormal story after story after story as well, that he has never left me. So we have the star again coming out. This is some news is going to be coming out. It's going to be revealing. It's going to be okay to finally say it, because you're now believing in spirit. You're now believing in the divine. So for somebody who needs to come out of something, that this is a good time for that. Because then it is going to bring you balance and peace. It's been the inside work that you've been working on. Now, you could be, everybody says coming out for being gay or that that area. But you can be coming out. For me, it was be coming out with my abilities, or coming out that, I was being a person that I wasn't. I was acting and being like everybody else wanted me to be, not what I wanted to be. I just kept it squashed. That's another coming out. Your identity, knowing your identity and saying, hey, and if you're in your 20s, 30s, people know you for one thing, and then you come out and say, you know what, I never ever really liked that. I was just doing it because everybody else was doing it, or my mom and dad made me do it. That's sort of that kind of coming out I'm talking about. If it is about, your sexual preference, that could be a coming out as well. So this is a time somebody will be safe to be able to come out, because the thing is that now you're connecting with your higher self. You're now connecting with the divine. You're now connecting with the universe. You're now connecting where your purpose and your calling is supposed to be. I never told about my abilities until I was in my 50s. I mean, people sort of knew I was strange, and people knew I could do things. They would ask me. I even had a guy from the Caribbean call me, "Are you a witch?" And then I had another guy from Africa say, "Are you a ritualist?" So, I mean, the thing is that people label you what they think you should be. Don't listen to it. Be what you're supposed to be, what you're created to be. All right. So we have the 6 of Wands. Aren't those beautiful? 6 of Wands. There's going to be a little tuffle in there if you do come out. But stand your ground. Stand your ground. Because here the thing is, when you come out and share information, or come out, or whatever you want to call it, and you share something that was not known before, there's going to be someone that is going to be resilient, and resentment, or jealous, or envious, or even not on your side. And who cares? Then they never were, really. They just were. They really liked the person that you were faking to be. So whoever this is, just know that when you do come out, whoever stands in your corner at the end of the day is who's supposed to be with you. But there will be some resistance, is what the force be with you says. There will be some resistance. All right, let's see what else we have for Leos this week. And this is a big thing. I don't poo-poo that at all. Coming out, I was terrified, because I thought, am I going to lose all my friends? There's a few friends that I still don't share, because I know that they're at a level that they cannot understand, a spiritual level, that even though they're at a higher level, they still would not understand at the level that I'm at. And so I don't share that with them. If they find out and ask me, I would tell them. But why bring somebody to a level that they're not going to understand? It would make no sense. So we have the 9 of Cups. Now the 9 of Cups, I'm going to show you the spread here, because I cannot believe. Okay, look at what you got going here. You've got some thinking process. You got a decision and a choice to make, right? But you've got victory here. Victory. You've got offerings. You've got victory. This is the 9 of Cups, is family, everything, everything, everything. You might have to make this decision to come out of something, or share a secret or something. But then again, you've got the 9 of Cups, which is your wish card. And then you've got the Knight of Cups ready to give that message. This is all about a message, either coming to you, or you're going to give somebody. And this is all about what you have wanted. The wish card, it will come, and it will come to pass, and it's going to be great. It's going to be freeing, put it that way. And you've got the Hierophant there on your side, which means the divine is on your side. It's time. And the Knight of Cups is the messenger. So do it, whoever it is, and you've got to be ready. This is the process that you have to be ready, though. You have to be mentally prepared when you do share any information, whoever this is, because there's a lot of communication in here, and it's going to bring you lots of freedom, lots of beauty for whoever this is. But the other thing is, you have to be mentally and emotionally ready that if somebody steps away because of what you share with them, or somebody shares with you, they're doing it out of love or the need to have their identity back. So stand with them. It's not your perspective. Their perspective, your perspective is not going to be the same. So you have a choice to accept their perspective and whatever message is coming through, or if you're giving this, and either accept it and agree and say, you know what, I don't agree with it, or I understand, and hey, let's keep going. Let's keep being friends. Let's be lovers, whatever it is. Let's keep going. Now, just came through, download. If this secret that you have to share or somebody shares with you, because there is going to be a fight a little bit. They're not a fight. It's going to be somebody wanting to stand their ground. But they're ready to share it. They're ready and hopeful that that person will understand. But that has to do with cheating. Somebody's got a secret of that. That's just, boom, came out. But at the end of the day, this is something that what really needed to come out was already expected. It's just having that acknowledgement to make the choice to come and say it and hope that you can work through the mountain that comes after that. And you can, because it shows that it makes it more stable, may not make it more trustworthy for a moment, but it makes it more stable and more loving. And then whoever hears the information has that offering to either go through the gate and be standing up with that person and help them through their weaknesses, or walk away. I don't know who that's for this week. This is a big one for somebody. This is huge. They're scared. They are scared poopless, literally, to share information or give the information. This person is, if they could be standing there shaking in their boots, they're shaking in their boots. But the other person has to understand we are love. We have to respond in love, because whatever they're going through and they're scared, we have to embrace that weakness. We have to love them for coming forward with keeping their vibrations up into the positive, keeping their vibrations up into the truth, and walking at a higher level than staying low and keeping the secrets and lying and things like that. Big one. But there's a lot of, gosh, look at all these blessings or rewards or whatever you want to call it. You've got so much good coming this week. So be ready. Be ready to party. Anyway, that's where that is. And this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Again, the Hierophant's with you. And here's the other thing too about the Hierophant. So remember, the Hierophant is very spiritual, and that's why they showed up right before you need to give whatever information or somebody gives to you. But also know that if you look at the Hierophant, what is he doing? He's teaching, he's guiding, he's helping. So don't be afraid of that, because this is a learning, guiding, teaching moment for somebody. And when you hear him for the first time, literally, you hear him, woo, never go back. You never go back. All right, guys, Leos, this has been your reading. Now, don't forget about the lives tomorrow. The paranormal encounters at 11, and then at 3, we've got the new energies and moon reading. Interactive, bring a friend, tell somebody, share, like, hit the subscribe, and you hit that bell, it'll notify you when I am coming on. I try to be right on the mark, unless I get a phone call or something from work, then I can't. But I usually am right on the mark. So hang tight for about 2-3 minutes. If I'm not, I'll be right there. I don't like being late. And also, too, don't forget about the dailies. I think tomorrow's Saturday, last daily for this week. They're just little 1-minute inspirational, motivational kind of things for your day. They're also on Instagram, but I might be pulling that stuff down if things aren't picking up a little bit in that area. They are a little bit, so let's keep them growing if you like the daily 1 minutes. So I hope you guys have a great, great day, and we will see you tomorrow on the 14th. If you subscribe, hit the bell, and it'll tell you I'm on. Or we will see you next week on the 23rd. All right, Leos, take care.